Hello and welcome to the fifth episode, actually, I should say, of the podcast of Ways to Better Living. Today, I'll be discussing family, and this is part 1 of that discussion. And it might take us a few more episodes of family, but as for now, 2 episodes is what I usually would base it to be. So as you know, this is your host Coolio, and discussing family today. Why I chose family. So now I decide to get off the government aspect for a little bit and come to family settings before going to individual. Though with family you have to deal with individual also, but I will go more into it as I keep going, just so you understand. But as I always do, usually I give a brief background of what family life look today and what people intend for it to be, and then I will go to what family life should be that everyone want to work towards. And a lot of people got the idea of what it should be, but they cannot mount to that because of few reasons, which I will get into as I keep going. But for this first part in what family life look this day, as you see in the world, one, you see a lot of broken homes, and majority of them think it's because of what we've been discussing, lack of finance, why they are broken homes. Others may think that it's lack of discipline on both parents to children, or from both, even if you don't have a child or any children, yet it's still a broken home in the sense that you do not remain a couple to maintain, because as soon as you become that, you are family. Whether you have children or not, you are a family. So we see majority of this in the world, and the world also got the perception that since marriage don't last long, so no one see the need to put the effort to build up a family life that is good. And then others think, lack of communication is also another issue for broken families. And in majority, I would say, from my own experience, I would say the majority of why we see broken homes is lack of communication. Because people gonna wanna say, oh, there was no trust, I can't trust the person because they cheat, they lie, and blah blah blah, which all came down back to communication. Because if you both communicate as to what you both interested in the beginning, then you save yourself all that time, because you will understand that, well, this person, this is what they about. And so if you do not communicate, you do not know. And if you do not know, after you get into it, it makes it difficult to communicate it then, because you're already into something that you started without communication. And so it's very difficult to bring communication when you did not start with it. And so what happened? Now you look outside, and that break the family. So that is my own experience that I see around a lot. And with that experience, seeing that, it makes it even much more bigger problem than what a lot of people think it is. And so this is the basis of what I see and what others experience. Even if you come to the financial aspect also, it's still lack of communication. So we want to put all these other things into what makes a broken family or broken home, as some want to put it, but I call it family. It's this lack of communication. And with the general and relationship in general, whether friendship, relationship, brothers, sisters, mother, father, all these, any type of relationship, it's in general, that is the issue to it. And when you look the word relationship itself, it means whether it's friendship, it's sort of a family you building. It just means this person is not in the immediate family, but they're on the external family, which is outside your mother and father, brother, sister, and all that. And so it all has to do with relationship and how you view relationship. That's what will help you hold on to your family, whether your family is immediate, meaning your current spouse or your children, whatever it is. Now, what do people look for to gain in a relationship? A lot of people said they want to have a family, in the sense get married, have children, or even if they don't discuss children in that moment, but get married to make so they can have a companion. That is a lot of people's idea, to have a companion. And what is a companion? Someone you share. And how best can you share with someone without communicating? Which is where even the person that looking for that companion, that is where they themselves lack the knowledge of communicating. So now with these all, and some people says, well, they just want to settle down and not live that type of lifestyle they used to live, and everyone got their own reason why they want to have a family. Well, what type of family do people look for? One that they said they can be able to be themselves, meaning that they have to be able to trust the person, and the person got to be honest, and the person got to be respectful and give them the dignity and respect that they deserve, and all of this comes up. So now, with all that said, these are the things that people see and what people looking for and to be a family. What is the family settings in general? So I will spend mostly this episode to make sure I do not have to give you, when I get into the next episode, I'll be able to discuss more on the second part. Will mainly deal with what family life is all about and why humans in general look to have a family. Some people say, oh, I don't want to get married, but just want to have that. But it's still, whether no matter how you look at it, it's still a family. So we're gonna just use this episode and discuss these things about the family settings. That majority of the time the family settings consist of a husband, a wife, and a child. but sometimes it's just a husband and wife. So now, as you see the world, now they don't only say husband-wife, it's wife-wife, husband-husband, all they include as a family. But when it comes down to it, even the wife-wife want to have a child. And we're going to get into this further down. And then husband want to have a child. But as everyone, include themselves, know that to have a child, you need a husband and a wife. Meaning a man and a woman to have a child. So the fact that they already go husband, that already says they're on the side of having a broken family. Wife already says that's all the same thing. So when you look at it, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on the people who are on that side. I'm just stating the fact and the truth to the matter of what family life is consist of. So, and if you understand, I'm not putting this in a way where you're gonna say I'm dealing with God, and this is me saying, alright, you saying that these are the things that's the problem, so how you best fix it. These are the things that you've been doing wrong. You said you don't want God in the mix, so I'm not discussing God in this situation. Though God is in it, but I'm not including Him in the sense I'm explaining of what you yourself seen in the world, how and what causing the separation in family, and then you will come to the conclusion that yes, indeed, God should be in the mix. But I'm not putting God in front of your face now or say, oh, you gotta. No, I'm just laying the truth as to what you see in the world, as to what causing these issues. So now, since I laid this out, so if you already see that these are the things that you see, why is it going this way? Because you got the thought that, oh, if I'm looking for someone that's trustworthy, this and that person have to be that. What about you that are looking for that? Don't you think you have to be that as well? You say, oh, it gotta be a two-way street, meaning give and take. So if it's that way, which means what you looking for to come to you, that's what you have to give as well. So if you're not giving what you want to take, what will happen? You will not get that, because that person that giving that also looking to receive that same thing. So what you give is what you're expecting. So even if it's going to be more, it's still going to be in the line of what you give. So if it's not good, yes, it's not good that's going to come out. You're going to get the worst of what you give. That's what we want to bear in mind when we're saying, I'm thinking about family or relationship as a whole. Whether you want to have a friendship type of whatever friendship or relationship you want to build, that's still a family setting. So what you put out is what you're going to receive tenfold. So if you know I lie to someone, I tell one lie to this person, then you know that person going to tell you 10 lies, because that's how it's said. You reap what you sow, as people says, karma. Always what you do to others, that's what they will do to you. So now, since that's my time, I will leave it here for now till I continue on the next episode. This is Coolio saying you all have a wonderful time and God bless.